Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Super Mario Galaxy, and today we're gonna do a Cosmic Comet, and I just hate Cosmic Mario. I hate him so much, and Cosmic Luigi. But they're not like the annoying one in 3D Land. They won't mimic your every move. Galaxy 2, there's like a million of them, and they mimic your every move too. And I've had a bad take, which is good because I shaved off time, saving some time editing, cutting out time. So I saved time while trying to cut out time. Yeah, sounds weird. But anyways, so Pinnacle Studio 14 is actually working with me a little better. And do you want to know what my reaction is? Me gusta. So he's really annoying, Cosmic Mario, but especially Cosmic Luigi. Thanks to Cosmic Mario, he was the reason I almost didn't do this LP. But speaking of things that I hate in Mario games, I did some Mario Kart 7 online races. I would do Mario Kart Wii online, and there you get your start. I was doing Mario Kart 7 online races. I would do Mario Kart Wii online races, but of course Nintendo shut down the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection service. But anyway, so now let's go to the space Junkoxy and do Tyrannotox's Tangled Web. But I just gotta say, this is one of the most grossest video game boss battles in Mario history, so be warned. So, and this one person, they kept picking music, but since Nintendo shut down the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection and it's all Dynamis, and it's all Nintendo networks, yeah. So this person, they kept picking Music Park, and I hate that course. Yeah. Really can't use mushrooms, and the game was trolling me so hard. And I'm like... And at one point, I'm pretty sure one of my friends would understand this, but then I just was like, you know what? Because that's why. Yeah, you just gotta squeeze some words in there. Now, it's hard to find the launch star here. But anyway. They kept picking Music Park, and I'm like, yo, pick something different! But I bet they're questioning why I kept picking Mario Circuit. And Nintendo logic, I can fly through a glass ball without breaking through the glass. Nintendo logic for you. And it's like, well, I didn't get picked, and why do you keep picking Music Park? And it got picked. I played like about 10 races, like 15 races today, and it got picked like 5 times. But the last time I'm like, I was just the rage guy at the end, because you know what he screams. And I'm like, you know what? And then I pointed something at him, at that player, and they were like, hey, you mad, bro? Well, that's what I just think the troll face noise is. That's what I think he's saying, along with, you mad, bro? So then, I never got my course picked once. And if you play online in Mario Kart 7, you'll get a bunch of moves added into your Street Pass Plaza, but you can't use them for any other games like Puzzle Swap and Find Me. And look at that. A toad can't fly into it. So then a creepy bug pops out, and it's already spitting out goo. It's barfing out goo. And it's green. And you gotta shoot it at this thing. And ew. Just look away. Ew, ew, ew. Yeah. This is not... I don't like this boss. And at least this isn't a prankster comet. This isn't a... So this would be a really hard boss battle. After some time. I was easily able to edit this video lickety-split. If you know what I mean. Then it just squirts out goo everywhere. And it can damage you if you touch it. So don't be Patrick Star and go, touch. And the controls get really weird. It may look like you're going right. but you still have to point left. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit that, and then, oh no. So you have to remove all the things. Ugh. Yeah, so then you just gotta sling yourself into the start and you're done. Yeah, so this person kept picking Music Park and I'm like, no more! And those stupid bouncing music notes. So then, there's this thing called a Hungry Loom in Super Mario Galaxy, and you gotta feed it Starbits. I'm stuffed! Let's jam time to transform! You're stuffed? Yeah, after Five Nights at Freddy's came out, the word stuffed got a whole new meaning. Instead of being super full, it means being forcefully pressed into a costume. So then, Sweet Sweet Galaxy Rocky Road. Like the ice cream flavor. This makes you hungry for candy or something. In fact, one year I went, in like Halloween 2008, one kid in my neighborhood, well, I traveled with him along with his two brothers. Yeah, he was Mr. Hungry for Candy. Yeah. Though I missed. Though I didn't miss. Yeah, this is post-commentary. I'm afraid that if I do live commentary and when I edit things out, it'll make the commentary uneven. Come on, Mario. So yeah. So, for Mario Kart Mondays, I can now do Mario Kart 7 courses, but don't make me play a course I really hate. Yeah, I can't think of a course I didn't like. Moonview Highway isn't my favorite course. And whenever I play Moonview Highway, it's always the same truck that hits me. It's always the Moo Moo Dairy truck. Once I was doing an online race and I was doing so well against a very skilled opponents, other people. Then the Moo Moo Dairy truck just trolled me at the end by hitting me. I'm like, ah! And if you look at that, if you look at the Toad's hands, you can see how horrible they are. Yep, triple jump. I'm so fancy. So now that's that. So then, this is another one, the galaxy as I like to call it, Race Gray Galaxy, Shrinking Satellite. Yeah, and I only have like 5 minutes left. The video's gonna be like 13 minutes long. This is before I process it and all. So maybe this should take about 20 minutes less. Pinnacle Studio 14. So horrible. Even a fan of mine just today said something about Pinnacle Studio 14, but I didn't understand it. And I hate it so much, now a couple of my fans, like you guys, are hating it too. You have to trick it into working, like I have to do. Okay, Pinnacle Studio. It's like, Pinnacle Studio! Why? Can't you work already? Okay. It's like, you could make a whole Rage Face comic about me and Pinnacle Studio 14. Like, you could have the Why You Know guy and the troll face. So you have to collect all the music notes, and it's like, Pinnacle Studio 14, Why You Know work. And you could put a troll face over the Pinnacle Studio logo. You just gotta jump down to get it. And then it would be like, you know you have to work eventually. It could be me as the thick cereal guy. So back in the Space Junk Galaxy, there's a hidden star in Tyranotox's Tangled Web. But anyways. Yeah. So you gotta collect star bits, and it would be like, why? Can't you just work already? And then it would be, then Pinnacle Studio would be the okay guy. Okay. Then, you know the one Rage Face of the super happy guy that's crying tears of joy? Then it could be like, hey Mike, I'm finally working for you! And it could be that face with the happy crier or something. And then I could be the, oh yeah! rage face. So to start is pretty easy. So I'm just gonna feed him my first 36. Wait. If you subtract 3 from that, you get 33. A triangle has 2 sides. That means Illuminati. But there's 2 3, so that means double Illuminati confirmed! Yes, I had to. Illuminati! And in school the other day, some kid drew the Illuminati triangle on the board. So then I erased it, and then one kid was like, "Oh, you're part of the Illuminati." And I'm like, no. Just like the no rage face. It's like, no. Just get art. And my one friend Yo-Yo was like, "He's not part of the Illuminati. Yes, he is. He's trying to erase his identity." And I'm like, but then I'm like, you know what? And I was so close to saying the one thing Ian from Smosh would say in a situation like that. You know, shut up! It works for a lot of things. Where are you? You pink star. Starbits are actually based off of a Japanese candy. They're kind of like, they are shaped similar. They're like gummy versions of Starbits. Picture gummy-like versions of Starbits. And Starbits are said to taste like honey. A new planet was born. I mean, a wood carving a Yoshi's head came out of nowhere. But the music in this galaxy is insanely relaxing. But I can't play it because, of course, stupid copyright rules. Now Nintendo has a thing called a Creators Program, and I'm not gonna risk it. Me no want copyright claims. And I feel like sometimes some people just really don't care to watch my whole video. They'll like, just watch it for like 5 seconds, be like, "Oh, awesome," and then leave. But then I found that one of my loyal subscribers actually watched it through. And then, during his watch through, he actually asked me questions about it. So thank you on that. I'm just gonna leave those people as anonymous. But I'd greatly appreciate it if you watch my videos for longer. I know I kinda sound like I'm begging for watch time. But at least I don't go, "Please, please, please." Yeah. So I got the game Five Nights at Freddy's for my birthday. In fact, a friend of mine, TurtleWatcher1, gave me a birthday message in his Paint.net videos. It was supposed to be a Paint.net video of Phantom Freddy from FNAF 3, but he took a perfectly timed screenshot. But instead of editing the picture, it became, "Happy birthday, Mike!" So thank you on that, but anyways. I can download FNAF 1, and I'm already on night 6. Yeah, I'll tell you about it in the next video, or I'll just tell you about it in the comment section. So, the episode's done, and I'll just see you next time, guys. Bye-bye!